All right, so today we're going to talk about sketching. We're going to start practicing sketching angles. So let's look at the same angles we did yesterday. Yesterday we sketched an 80-degree angle, and we sketched a 110-degree angle. So to sketch this 80-degree angle, what's the first thing I want to do? Diego?
You should draw it.
Before I do any drawing, I don't just want to jump right in and draw it. I want to say what type it is. It's an acute angle. So that tells me that it's needs to be less than 90 degrees. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw my right angle. All right, so I've drawn my right angle. I know my angle has to be less than this 90-degree angle. So the next thing I'm going to look at now is I'm going to use that new benchmark we just talked about. Is it going to be greater than or less than 45 degrees now? So is 80 degrees greater than or less than 45 degrees? Janaya? Is it greater than or less than 45 degrees? 80 degrees. It's greater than. So I'm going to draw. So I know it's less than 90, but it's got to be greater than 45 degrees. So I'm going to draw my 45-degree angle right in the middle there. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's going to be close. So now I need to figure out, is 80 degrees closer to 90 degrees or 45 degrees? What is it closer to, Jason? It's closer to 90 degrees. So I'm going to make it up here somewhere. This would be 80 degrees. All right, so now I'm going to look at 110 degrees. This is an obtuse angle, so I know that it has to be between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. So it is greater than 90, but it's also less than 180 degrees. So I'm going to draw my 90-degree angle and my 180-degree angle. And I also need my other benchmark, that new benchmark we talked about. What is my new benchmark between 90 and 180? That's 135 degrees. So is 110 greater than or less than 135? It's going to be, it's less than 135 degrees. So I know it's in this area somewhere. It's in this space. Is it closer to 90 or 135? It's closer to 90. Is it way closer to 90? No, it's just a little bit closer to 90. This one, 80, was a whole lot closer to 90 than it is to 45. This one, it's 20 degrees away from 90 and 25 degrees away from 135. So it's not way, way closer to 90. So I'm not going to make it that close like this one. I'm going to make it towards the middle more, like that. So I'm going to call that my 110-degree angle. All right. So now I want you guys to try to sketch a 28-degree angle and a 165-degree angle. So go ahead and sketch those two angles in your notebook for me using the benchmarks, just like I did. Use the benchmarks that I used, our new benchmarks as well as the ones we talked about yesterday.